basketball here on 910 KNA.com or SalinaPost.com, excuse me, as well as Even Communication Channel 2 Minneapolis. As we're in Republic County, Belleville, Kansas, as Republic County High School Lady Buffs and the Minneapolis Lady Lion ladies getting ready to do battle tonight. And folks, we are always in a loud house when we're up here in Belleville, Kansas. The band is loud, they always are, and they spike everything out pretty loud. So we'll have to turn our mics down to get it light, see if we can get a good tune in here. So Mike Perry, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman here as we're tonight back after the break. The undefeated Lady Lions getting ready to take on the Republic County Lady Buffs. And it should be a very tough game, both girls and boys tonight.
What a tough way to open after being off for 2 weeks or a week and a half, whatever it was, as far as practice is concerned. Come up to Republic County, it's up to Belleville or Republic County High School, and take on the Battling Buffs. It's a big, tough draw.
Yeah, it is. Both the girls and the boys, it's a tough one coming in. Kind of exciting to see, though. I don't know if we'll see much playing time out her, but J.C. Crossan was a team captain tonight.
I'll be shocked if you don't see some lot of playing time out of J.C. Crossan tonight. Just welcome back J.C. Crossan after quite a protracted period of time of getting over injuries.
A tough senior year for the young lady, and it's exciting to see. Hopefully she will be able to add to it a lot tonight. So Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Republic County Lady Buffs. And guys, we're about 8 minutes away from tonight. And Dale, looks like you got some stats, so I'll turn it to you.
Before I do that, as much as we've been looking forward to J.C. coming back and playing, watching her play, I'm sure she's even more than tough and ready to participate and be a part of the goings on.
Well, she has that rebuilt knee, and then she had the broken leg down below that. She acquired that in volleyball early in the season. So it is it's going to be one of those deals. Crossing back, it's a wonderful thing. She said she'd be back after Christmas, practiced before Christmas, but we're anxious to see her play also, Dale.
Well, I think she was practicing actually prior to the Sacred Heart game, but had just been cleared, so there was no reason to put her through anything at that point. But, yeah, okay, Republic County girls tonight. They are 5-1 overall, 1-1 in the league. 4 of their first 6 games have been at home, and they're starting off league at home tonight. So the schedule's been pretty favorable for them so far. They have beaten Thayer Central, Concordia, Beloit, Valley Heights, and Superior, Nebraska. They lost to Russell at Russell, one of their few ventures away from home. Of course, I think there's going to be several people lose that Russell on the girls' side this year.
Saying that right there, that's some tough opponents they've played in Concordia and Beloit, and don't know much about the others, but Russell in itself, that's a tough school.
The names to watch for as far as their leading scorers so far this year, young ladies was the last name of Nooch, N-U-T-S-C-H, Johnson, Cottonmeyer, and Hedstrom, and I know we've called some of those names in the past. Remember those quite well. This is the 68th game in the series between the two squads. Minneapolis leads at 39-28 at Belleville. At Belleville, we've won 19 compared to losing 14. However, Republic County has won the last 3 games in a row, dating back to February 15th of 2011, where they won by 2, 38-36. And it's just always a tough game when you come here, guys. It's boys or girls. It's just always a tough game. Good competitive squads that are coached well, know how to play basketball, have their competitive dander up, and they're ready to go at it and play basketball.
You mentioned, Dale, it's just tough to beat them here. This gym is usually packed. They got a big crowd for both girls and boys. They're starting to shuffle in now, but just a tough environment to play. A loud band, a lot of fans, but as you mentioned, it's just tough to beat Belleville here at home.
And I think one thing that Coach Weatherman mentioned after the Sacred Heart game last 2 weeks ago, before Christmas, was, well, we've opened up at 5-0. We did that last year. Then we opened against Republic County at home and started the 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
And I know that's one thing they don't want to have happen this year. They want to keep winning.
Yeah, and they've got some tough opponents coming up. You got to figure tonight, and then I think Southeast is Saline on Friday night. So
Southeast
yeah,
Friday night.
It's a tough environment, and one that you play a lot into, and you got to take each game one by one and try to fight through it and pull out a victory on it. So.
But I think the girls will be up for it. I haven't been up to see their practices after being off for a week or more, whatever it was. But I'm sure they've dedicated themselves to coming out and having a good game tonight to get this post-Christmas season portion of the league started.
And they've got to be motivated to see. I'm motivated to see J.C. Crossan with the knee injury being able to come back and fight through it after she had broke her ankle, if I remember right.
Yeah, sore knee up last spring,
knee up,
broken ankle in the fall.
Yeah, so hats off to J.C. and her recovery, and she is back, and it'll be interesting to see. She's been on the bench the last couple games. Hopefully we'll get to see her tonight, and I think that alone is some motivation for these other girls as well.
Yes, I think it'll be a big shot in the arm to the team. I really do. To have her presence there, her energy, what she does underneath the basket, great defense she plays, that just have to add to what they've been doing very significantly.
Yep. So Minneapolis Lady Lions looks like they're in their blue. We're about 3 minutes away from this tonight's tip-off. And Mike, last time the three of us were together, I got sick on you guys, and I had to leave you guys, and I apologize for that. And I appreciate you guys finishing it out for me. And Mike will have the call on the girls' game, and I will have the call on the boys' game, Lord willing. So about 2:30 left. We're in a starting to get a full house here in Republic County, Belleville, but the band is loud, and we talk about that numerous times. So we will do our best to try to have everything ready to go as Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Republic County Buffs getting ready to do battle. And Mike, keys to tonight's game, you think?
Well, Belleville has always been a good team about ball movement and spacing. They're going to have to find the shooters right off the bat. Belleville killed us last year from the outside. Their outside shooting has always been decent. But our strength is going to be inside. I don't know if we will play a zone. I doubt that we start out that way unless Coach Weatherman, typically a man-to-man, and we have been pretty good on defensive end. Finding the shooters and keeping the shooters in front of us. And I think we've got a size advantage on the inside, and Lord knows we're more athletic. So I think the advantage goes to Minneapolis. If we can get by that Republic County phobia here that's in this building, we can win here, and the girls are going to have to do it here tonight.
You're listening to Minneapolis Lions basketball live on Eagle Communications Channel 2 and SalinaPost.com on the World Wide Web. Tape delay, Eagle Communications Channel 20.
Which we have no idea knowing how deep they go, how deep the Lady Buffs go. We know who their starters are, and we know. But I'll tell you, I like the chemistry we've seen out of our girls of late, and it'll be exciting to see how they come out and how they react. It's kind of exciting to see this group mature on its own. You've got a senior-laden team with some younger girls coming off the bench, and it's exciting to see what could come throughout the year.
We're building some good depth, and that's good.
And you're going to need it because
for this year and the future.
Yeah, because the seniors that we have been with us since they were freshmen, with the exception of Bailey Walker, And those girls have played together and played a long time together, so it'll be exciting to see.
Well, you remember a couple years ago down to a state down in Manhattan, our bench played a key role getting Minneapolis through the first 2 rounds and into the championship game down there. We had kids come off the bench and score well for Minneapolis, so bench is always important. If you can play 7 or 8 deep, it's a big key. For Minneapolis, Asheville Macy will start at point guard for Big Blue. And for Republic County, it will be Saren Hobbleman. She's a senior, 5'4".
Good guard, if I remember right. Hobbleman.
For Minneapolis at 2 guard, Bailey Walker, number 4. And for Republic County, number 21, Abby Anderson, 5'5" junior. We'll get the nod at the 2 guard for Minneapolis. Minneapolis leading scorer, Kelsey Page, scoring at right at 11 points a ball game. For Republic County, number 22, Kaylee Johnson, 5'4"
well, this
senior.
answers the question whether she's going to play or not, guys.
Yep, she's going to play. For Minneapolis, Casey Crossan. For Republic County, number 32, Devin Nooch, 5'8" junior. As Dale mentioned, will handle a lot of the scoring for Republic County. I think JC forgot how the lineup goes. And for Minneapolis, the super freshman, Kennedy Allison will get the start at the other forward. And for Republic County, it's Michelle Cottonmeyer, 5'8" senior, and we've called her name quite often over the years. So it will be Cottonmeyer, Nooch, and Johnson, Anderson, and Hobbleman for Republic County.
We will have the national anthem, and we'll let the band play that. Welcome back to Republic County High School, Belleville, Kansas. Mike Perry, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman, and we are about ready to go. Lady Buffs in white, Minneapolis Lady Lions in blue, and I'm kind of giddy and excited to see JC just to come back and be able to.
I can't believe all of us drove up here together for 50 miles from Minneapolis, and that subject didn't come up.
Yeah, I know. We didn't even talk about it coming up here. So.
Well, you know, someone has a set, and that's Allie Steinbrock. She's had phenomenal games the last 2 games, so she'll be coming off the bench. And what scoring punch we always can use with that 6th man off the bench. We're ready for a tip here. It's Kennedy Allison jumping against Devin Nooch. And we're just about underway. Good start here by Minneapolis would be big. We lose it out of bounds. JC had a hand on it, and it will be Lady Buff's ball to play in. Anderson will play it in to Hobbleman. Saren Hobbleman, Minneapolis starts in his zone. Man-to-man defense. Motion offense by Lady Buffs. Nooch with the ball. Gives it off to Hobbleman. She looks for a cutter, gets one, and she loses it. Nice steal by Minneapolis. Loose ball picked up by J.C. Crossan. Bailey Walker on the left wing, and it's man-to-man. It's stolen by Johnson. Layup is no good. She's undercut by Kennedy Allison. That's not good. She's picked up her first foul right off the bat.
Kennedy tried to get into position to be able to take a charge, but didn't get there quite in time.
Johnson will shoot 2 here. First team foul on Minneapolis. Johnson at the free throw line. First throw on its way, and it is no good. Back rimmed it. Just underway here at Belleville. Republic County and Minneapolis Lady Lions in the first game after the Christmas break. Hope we don't see too much rust. Second throw rattles in. No pressure by Republic County. Minneapolis gets the ball across the timeline. Page with it. Now Walker on the left wing. Man-to-man defense by Republic County. Bounce pass by Walker this time to Crossan. Crossan with a lot of hardware on those legs as she's sustained massive injury on a knee, plus the broken ankle. Jump shot on the baseline. Shot is blocked by Nooch, and the ball is picked up by Johnson. Nice block there by Nooch. Johnson, right wing, looks inside, throws over the top, too far over. Let her go, girls, and they do. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in.
We talked about our quickness, but I'll tell you the defensive side so far, Republic County's been pretty darn quick as well.
That's half the battle of this game. If you can put some defensive players out on the floor.
I've been really
and
surprised.
That's exactly what you just mentioned. They're picking them up man-to-man all over the floor right now. We throw over the top. Macy has it. Off to Page on the left wing. Good tight man-to-man by Republic County, and as you mentioned, their quickness is evident. That's a travel. Not a jump step, just an extra step. Ashland's whistled with the turnover, and Republic County gets the ball right back. Hobbleman brings it up for the Lady Buffs. Right wing, ball is tipped by Page, but picked up by Republic County. Hobbleman into the lane she goes, gets it off to Cottonmeyer, but doesn't take the shot. Johnson into Nooch. Double team by Page as Allison has the draw on Nooch defensively. Johnson looks at a 3, passes it up. Now the steal by Johnson, Crossan was tipped away, and Republic County rescues the ball. Good defense by Minneapolis.
Tell you, Republic County being very patient as well on the offensive side, looking for a cutter or pass. Minneapolis defense being tight. Nice drop down there. Nice job by the Lady Lions. J.C. Crossan down low.
Half their game is throwing over the top to Nooch, and they've tried it 2 times in a row. This time Crossan there for the interception and the tie-up, and the possession arrow is favoring Minneapolis. Back in the possession. Crossan has it all the way down. She goes. She's fouled. Gets all the way to the basket. Cottonmeyer with the reach-in foul will send J.C. Crossan to the free throw line to shoot 2. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Not too much scoring so far.
Okay.
Crossan's first free throw, no good. Front rimmed it.
I am rather surprised, and I don't know why I'm surprised, but my memory, I guess. I'm just kind of surprised that you aren't seeing 15, 20-foot shots out of Republic County so far.
Second throw is rimming off. Nooch with the rebound, gets it off to Hobbleman. On the move, in the corner, Johnson, there's your shot that you were talking about there, Dale. Nice pass underneath, and the easy bucket by Cottonmeyer on a nice pass from Nooch. Now we're on the move. Minneapolis with it quickly up the court. Page left wing.
They're controlling the outside, not letting us have much, and very quick, and have been guarding us tight on the outside, Mike. Not letting us have much of anything as far as a look.
Coach Weatherman counters with Allie Steinbrock. We need a little scoring punch. Allie very versatile from any range on that floor. Johnson looking inside. Crossan has Nooch covered up. And a good double team, not allowing Belleville to get the ball in there. Cottonmeyer shot good from the free throw line, and it's 5-0 Belleville. That's a walk on Bailey Walker. Took an extra step. And a turnover gives it right back to the Lady Buffs. One other thing, of course, is the turnovers, and so far Minneapolis giving it right back to Belleville. Johnson with the ball. Cottonmeyer hands it off to Hobbleman. That pass is tipped by Macy and picked up by Page. Minneapolis back into control of the ball here. 4:15 left, first quarter. Walker. So far, Minneapolis unable to pull the trigger on a long shot. There's one there. Steinbrock, back rim, no good. And Macy with the good pressure in the backcourt on Hobbleman. Cottonmeyer tied up by Macy. Possession arrow will favor Republic County. They will maintain possession, even though Cottonmeyer is walking all the way down the court.
They bring in 2 subs.
Hedstrom and McCall check in for the Buffs. Both juniors, Lachey Hedstrom and Kira McCall.
Call to play it in. Hedstrom with a touch. Excuse me, she has the ball now. McCall is the other gal there. Nooch out front. Hedstrom had a shot, passed it up. McCall dribbling out front, gets it into Nooch. Skip pass to Cottonmeyer, she walked. Or excuse me, that's
And we're going to have a timeout.
number 21, that's Anderson with the walk over there. And Hobbleman getting ready to come back in. Quick timeout, we'll take one too. Belleville Lady Buffs up 5-0, we'll be right back.
State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Here we go, we're back. Minneapolis to play it in. J.C. Crossan plays it in to Ashlyn Macy. 3:28 left first quarter. Minneapolis yet to score in this contest. 2 free throws are about all we could muster so far. Steinbrock had a shot from the outside but could not convert. Out front it goes. And that will be McCall with the push against Bailey Walker. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in under our own basket. Good hustle play by both girls, but McCall whistled with more contact than Walker. Steinbrock has it on the baseline, looking for someone to pass it to, and she drives the baseline. We throw it away. McCall steps in front of that pass. It was headed out to Page, and you'd mentioned it early on. You noticed it right away, Scott. These Belleville girls are quick, and they are a very good defensive team.
They really are.
Hobbleman way out front being hounded by Macy. Gets it off to Cottonmeyer. Tipped away by Walker,
Bailey.
but picked up by Hobbleman. Hedstrom with the ball all the way in the basket. Layup good. Got all the way around our defense and made it all the way to the basket. 7-0 Lady Buffs. Not a good start by Minneapolis. Couple turnovers and yet to get a decent shot. And we throw it away again. That was an easy pick by McCall right there, and she really didn't even have to step in front of the defender. She was right there. We just threw it right to her. Hobbleman out front being hounded by Macy. Good defense by Ashlyn. Gets it off to Hedstrom. Back to Hobbleman. Baseline Cottonmeyer. Out front McCall. Motion offense by Belleville. Another shot on the baseline over the top of the rim, no good. McCall tries for it, and it will be Minneapolis ball, as Page, I thought, had the hand on it last, but we're quite a distance from there, and I'm glad I was wrong. Minneapolis to play it in. Mara Pounds in for Minneapolis.
And Victoria Allison.
and Victoria Allison. Pounds, Macy, Allison. There's a nice pick for Pounds. Page back to Pounds. Just good, tight man-to-man defense. Minneapolis yet to run all the way through their flex offense. We got the foul down low, and it will take precedence over the top of the outside referee who had a jump.
Yeah.
The foul is whistled on number 23, Jaden Jackson, 5'5" junior. Minneapolis to play it in. Third team foul on Republic County. We almost throw it away. Macy rescues it in the backcourt. Down the lane she goes. Shot good.
There you go. Nice job, Ashlyn Macy. Finally gets something in. We finally get on the scoreboard. We needed that right there. Nice job, Ashlyn Macy.
Minute 10 left, first quarter. As you mentioned, Scott, they are very patient on the offensive end. They've thrown over the top to Nooch. Now she's got Steinbrock behind her. In the lane she goes. Shot. Good. She's listed at 5'8", but she's every bit of that, isn't she?
Yeah.
Macy with the ball. McCall, good defense on Page. Shot, point blank, over the rim, no good. Victoria had a pretty decent look. Page with a walk down the lane, no call. And there's a good play by Allie Steinbrock.
There you go, Allie. Nice
Get in
job
front
with
of the passing
with the
lane
steal.
as Nooch could not get the ball. Pounds with it. Morrow with a walk. Ends up with a foot in the lane. Picked up her dribble. She should have just dribbled right out front and reset the offense. But so far the offense just doesn't look to be clicking very well.
21 seconds to go in the quarter. It's 9-2 Republic County.
Jackson to play it in. McCall, and that's tipped away by Pounds. Nice play by Mara.
Full
Morrow.
pressure for the Lady Lions here.
Try that play one more time. They throw it. Oh, that's the double dribble.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Took a dribble, picked it up, put it right back down again. Now that ball is tipped away by Macy, but she's going to be whistled with a reach-in foul. Ashland's first. And Lady Buffs will play it in front of the scorer's desk. 10 seconds left, 9-2. Lady Buffs. Hedstrom in the backcourt. Has the ball tipped away by Macy. We jump on it. It's going to be a tie-up as Victoria Allison jumps in there. Possession arrow to Minneapolis this time. 4 seconds left. And we'll see if we can get it down the court. And a shot. We're going to have to hurry. Yeah, Mara didn't know how much time was on the clock, and usually your point guard will go ahead and take it all the way. If there's 4 seconds like that, pull up and at least get a shot off. Minneapolis trailing here, the Lady Buffs in Belleville, 9-2. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666. There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas. 9-2 at the end of one, and it's not been a pretty first quarter basketball for the Lady Lions. Not had a lot of shots, period. And the Buffs very physical and very quick on the defensive side.
Down low it goes. Nice interception there by J.C. Crossan, and McCall hacks Kennedy Allison as Coach Weatherman gets some scoring back into this contest. Allison back in.
That's
along
McCall's
with Walker.
second personal foul. The starting lineup back on the floor for the Lady Lions.
Hobbleman back in for the Lady Buffs. And we need to get some offense here. 9-2. Lady Buffs are in the lead here. We're in the second quarter here at Republic County. Allison all the way in is fouled. Shot is up and good though. Kennedy Allison with a nice shot on the baseline. Got bumped during her shot. Now Belleville all the way down. Shot is good by Hedstrom. Had an easy shot right on the right elbow as she drove past Minneapolis defender. Macy from the corner, shot, good. Ashley Macy found the range from beyond the arc. It was a 3.
Yeah, dribble penetration opened up the 3, Mike, and we've not had that. And the turnover on the inlet pass, oh,
that's helpful.
That's helpful right there. The coach's order thing. The coach just holds up his hands like, what the heck are you doing on that one?
It wasn't touched by anyone, so Minneapolis will play it in exactly where they played the ball in.
It's 11-7 in favor of the Buffaloes.
I don't know what's
I don't know
the
what to
question
do
here,
here.
whether it's clock or
Junior
score.
varsity team is walking across the floor on the other end, and the referees are holding up play till they get across.
No, they went to the scorer's desk for something. I don't know what it was.
I see. Okay.
So,
Thought I saw him looking at that end.
3-man crew here, and so far been right on the stick, referees. We try to get it in. Crossan has it. Turnaround jump shot. No good. Push shot, and there's a
that's number 2 on her, too.
nickel dimer. You don't want that to happen. Now she's right back on the bench. One of our leading scorers, Kennedy Allison, picked up her second foul. Allie Steinbrock, our second leading scorer, is right back in there, so we don't lose a lot, but it'd be nice to have them both in there at the same time. Hobbleman clears the timeline, gets it off to Johnson. Right back to Hobbleman. Hedstrom so far has been off the bench for Belleville. Pretty good little guard. Jump shot poked away by Walker and picked up by Minneapolis. Page, I don't think, has had a shot hardly at all in this game. And she is our leading scorer. Up and under by Steinbrock is fouled by Cottonmeyer.
That'll be 2 on Cottonmeyer. Nice job by Steinbrock to take it right to her and take it inside. Nice job.
Nooch will have to come back in as Cottonmeyer picks up her second foul. And we'll see if Nooch is able to stay with Allie Steinbrock. 2 free throws on its way. Allie's first one is up and in. 11-8, Minneapolis clawing their way back into this contest. For a minute, I didn't think we were going to get there, but just down 1 possession right now. Steinbrock with the second free throw here. And it is back rim, no good. And it's tracked down by Hedstrom. Johnson on the right wing. Back out front to Hedstrom. Now down low, they miss Nooch. Back out front it goes to Hobbleman.
Kelsey Page doing a nice job on the defensive side. Got a pretty good task over there, and she's done a pretty good job of shutting her down.
Skip pass is tipped a couple of times. Oh, what a lucky break, but Nooch and Page fight for that rebound, and the tie-up by Crossan and Johnson, or excuse me, Anderson, and it will favor Minneapolis.
A little bit of a break right there, Mike. They had a open look. Oh, Kelsey, take that.
All the way in, misses a layup. Steinbrock with the rebound and stick back, and hurried her shot just a little bit. It hit the front of the rim, or side of the rim, ricocheted off the backboard, and Republic County.
You take a 30-second timeout?
I think
Coach
Minneapolis
Weatherman,
has
I think
switched
so.
defenses, and the timeout called, 30-second timeout.
We'll take one with them. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas. And Mike, the Lady Lions have done a better job starting out the second quarter, clawing back into this. Belleville has the ball with 5:25 in the second, 11-8. Lady Lions trail by 3.
Coach Weatherman doing a good job switching up the defenses here. Minneapolis back into man-to-man. Nooch with the ball on the left wing. Out front it goes. Anderson now down low to Nooch. Shot good. Nice cut. And Nooch lost the Minneapolis defender. It was an easy basket. There's a traveling call on Page. Well, we had gotten rid of some of the turnover bugs, and now we just give it right back to him. Johnson to play it in. Hedstrom gets a pick by Hobbleman. Now they reset the offense. Macy on Hobbleman, picks her pocket.
Hobbleman's pretty free with that elbow.
Nooch all the way to the basket is
Forearm, I should say.
fouled. And I think it's on Allie Steinbrock.
It is. That's Allie's first.
As Allie took the headdress right off Nooch's ponytail. She'll shoot 2. First throw on its way is up and good.
Well, we speak about it, and just like that, they're back up by 6.
14-8. Nooch with another throw here. 4:52 left in this first half. That one is good also. Steinbrock play it in, gets it into Macy. Hobbleman on her, Hedstrom on Page. Keeps the pivot foot planted that time down the lane. Shot no good. Steinbrock hustles after it.
Off Page.
Last touch by Kelsey. Good hustle by Big Blue though. Ladies are after it.
Good hustle by Allie Steinbrock.
Allie ends up a little gimpy over there. She must
Got
have
her tailbone, looks like.
clanked her tailbone. She does have a cracked tailbone.
But she
got it up at Ellsworth.
Jason
And that
Owens
is a
comes
painful thing. Makes you don't even want to sit down. I guarantee it. Crossing back in. Hedstrom in the backcourt. Minneapolis should have switched there. Johnson from the outside shot, good. Excuse me, that was
Johnson.
That was Johnson.
Yep.
18-8, Republic County.
Page shot, air ball. J.C. Owens in for Minneapolis. That ball tipped out of there by the Buffs, and we're waiting for someone to throw it in from Minneapolis. Jaden Jackson back in for the Lady Buffs. They zone up on this inbounds play. No, excuse me, they're staying with us. Ashlyn Masley shot from the outside, no good, and Nooch has the rebound as Owens had a hand in there for a minute. 18-8. Belleville on the move. Baseline drive, and she is fouled as Anderson gets all the way down to the low block. She had position all the way in on the baseline. All Minneapolis could do was to foul. We get close, and they have a nice run on us now.
J.C. Crossan picks up foul number 1.
Anderson free throw in and out, no good. Here comes the ice bag. Second throw is good. Minneapolis trailing here by 11 in the first half. Walker with the ball, and they're playing way out on the floor. They're not giving us any space. Down low, Macy, nice pass across, and she is fouled by Hobbleman.
Good recovery by Belleville's defense there. Lady Lions, Macy was open for a quick second, but the pass came a little late. But she was able to get the nice dump off the crossing.
Yeah, you've got to pull the trigger fast when you get it that low. Crossan's free throw, no good.
Belleville gets a couple players in as number 13 McCall checks in.
Call comes in with 2 personal fouls. Nooch, McCall, Hobbleman, Johnson, and Jackson. Free throw no good. Jackson has a hand on it and collects the loose carom for Lady Buffs. We're getting out hustled too. Cottonmeyer in for Belleville. Down low to Nooch. All she could do is tip it out of there, and it goes out of bounds to Minneapolis. Be nice to get a set play here and a good look at the basket. Those are few and far between so far here in the first half. Just tight man-to-man defense.
It is, and it's the man is on the outside. It is a deep man, and they are playing out tight up the top. The only time we've had some looks is when it's been a backdoor cut or when it's been a dribble penetration with a kick out. They're just not being able to fight around that pressure defense. Belleville quick with the hands. Their hands are in their back pocket. They're well beyond the three-point line, guarding their guards out top. So
19-8, 3:22 remaining in the second quarter. We'll go ahead and leave it here.
Well, our flex offense is not flexing. There's motion on this offensive or on the man-to-man offense. It's just not rotating through, and no one is moving, and that's why Coach Weatherman called the timeout. He wants something to happen because it's not.
Walker, Macy, Page, Crossan, and Owens on the floor for the Lions, and we got to get it in.
Get it into Macy. Had Bailey Walker open in the backcourt. Walker with the ball on the right wing. Now Owens comes out for the pass. Macy has it in low to Page. Walks with the ball, but is going to be whistled with a foul on Cottonmeyer.
That's 3 on her if that is the case, and it was. Cottonmeyer standing straight up, and Page took it right to her and went into her. So
Kelsey got away with a walk, but
they're giving to 32. The foul.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Nooch, free throw up and in. Kelsey hits the first of 2.
Their post player's first foul of the game. That's their 7th foul.
You know, that's not right because she was.
That's what they put up on the board anyway. I didn't see the referee signal.
Kelsey's second throw on its way. It is good also.
19-10, Belleville. Republic County, I should say.
Hobbleman gets it off to Johnson. They clear the timeline. Jackson has it. Tipped out there by Walker, but rescued. And a foul by Macy.
Well, the official couldn't get out of the way of that one. That could have been a backcourt. Then Macy picks up the loose ball foul.
First, second.
19-10. Buffs with the lead. 2:54 left to go in the second.
Pounds will enter the contest. Macy will sit down to finish out the first half here. Johnson with the ball on the left wing. Back to Johnson. Long shot on its way. Back rim, no good. Belleville has 2 girls fighting for that rebound. Hobbleman and Nooch. Down the lane she goes. And that shot is up and rimming off as Anderson gets the ball down low on the baseline again. And she is fouled.
Kelsey Page.
She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's Page's first personal foul.
7th team foul, so.
Johnson will get 2, or Anderson will get 2 here. First one is good. She's got a nice stroke from the free throw line. Not a lot of arch, but dead on. Abby Anderson, a 5'5" junior. Second throw on its way, rimming off. All I need to do is tell them they have a good stroke, and they'll miss the second one.
Well, I jinxed us earlier by saying we were doing a good job of getting in it. So
down low it goes. Owens walks with the ball. And that is the call. Turnover Minneapolis, 20-10, Republic County with a 10-point lead, 2:21 left in this first half. Full court pressure by Minneapolis. Hedstrom has the ball tipped out there by Crossan.
Nice job by Crossan over there with the help defense. Tried to trap her. She tried to throw it over. Crossan did a great job of getting hand up.
Anderson to play it into the backcourt. Hedstrom. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis here, and Hedstrom recognizes the change. Nooch with the ball, wraparound pass. That was a walk also, and it was called as Anderson took an extra step. They did work the ball down low even against our zone. Almost a steal. We have numbers now. Page did not take advantage of it as good help defense by the Lady Buffs. Crossing with the ball, Page up and under, shot, good. Kelsey Page.
No foul call, but I think it was there.
Hedstrom gets it off to Nooch. Over to Jackson, back to Hedstrom.
They break that press nicely, don't they? 20-12, Buffs with the lead. Minute 24 left in the half.
Jackson left wing, now downloaded. Anderson has it right off her fingertips and out of bounds. Johnson could not hang on.
You know, we've done a better job of, they've got more turnovers than we do. We've just not been able to capitalize. So.
Kelsey Page, left wing, guarded by Anderson. Out front, Walker guarded by Jackson. Pounds has it, and she hits the floor. Should get, and she gives it. Thought they were going to tie her up. Jackson took it away from her, though. All the way in, nice block
by Owens.
Saves an easy layup. Walker shot good. Bailey Walker right at the free throw line. Stops and pops. It's up and in now. Minneapolis just down 6. Nooch. Pass is intercepted by Owens. Now Walker has it left wing. 32 to shoot here in the first half. Pass to Pounds. In the lane she goes. Back to Page. Shot from the outside. No good. And Nooch has the rebound for the Lady Buffs. They would like to have the last shot here, I'm sure. Johnson back to Hedstrom. Skip pass to Johnson. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Page has the rebound. Lets it go. It might go.
It had a great length, had a great angle. It just was a little bit off to the left. Boy, it looked good coming from our end.
It had the right length, that's for sure.
It sure did.
That's the way the first half will end. Minneapolis trailing 20-14 here at halftime. The boys will warm up, and we'll give you some stats as we take a quick break, and we'll be back with the stats and point totals here in just a minute.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion Backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas, Republic County High School. We were without any advertisements or music other than the Belleville band, Republic County band. Apologize for that. Dale H. Scott Oshman and Mike Perry here. Halftime of the girls' game. The girls trail 20-14, guys. It was good to see him finally get going there a little bit in the second quarter. It was like pulling teeth in the first.
Yeah, you know it was. I felt like they came out just no life to them at all. They just came out really cold, didn't want to. That pressure man, I think, is what threw them, and how deep the man was. They had pressure defense as soon as we crossed half court.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. They were defending us so well. We couldn't dribble drive into the paint and dish, and that's a lot of our game, dishing it off to the bigs. A little give and go as they come to get the guard, but we just can't beat them into the lane. They're playing pretty good defense out front.
Yeah, you know, and I like her speed and I like her hustle, but I'll tell you, this is one team I think so far that's out hustling us, Dale.
Yeah.
I don't know that we have, in the previous 5 games, faced a team that was near as good defensively
No,
as
no,
we've seen here
no,
tonight so far.
absolutely not.
And the team was just rusty overall in the first quarter, the first part of the second quarter, quite honestly. Not just any one particular player, several players. So we're hopefully they'll be getting over that and getting in the groove. But you got to give Republic County all the credit. They're playing well defensively. Halfway through the first quarter, well into the second quarter, they're playing well offensively. I don't think they scored much in the last probably 4 minutes of the second quarter. But Lions crawl back within a 6-point lead. Well, you got any stats for us, Mike?
Well, Mike doesn't, but I do.
Or, excuse me, Scott.
The Lady Bus was at the end of 1, 9-2. The Bus were in the lead at the end of the half. It is 20-14. We outscored them in the second quarter, 12-11. Won that battle right there, but that's the 6 points in the first quarter was the difference. For the Lady Bus, Hedstrom with 4, Anderson with 2, Johnson with 4, Nooch with 6, and Cottonmeyer with 4. For the Lady Lions, Ashlyn Macy leading the way with 5, Kelsey Page with 4, Kennedy Allison with 2, but on the bench for most of the game with 2 fouls. Bailey Walker with 2, and Allie Steinbrock with 1. She was on the bench with her injury to her hip. Is that what you told me it was?
No, it's a cracked tailbone.
Cracked tailbone.
Good to see her back out there.
Good to see her back out there. J.C. Crossan had a lot of minutes and went to the free throw line 4 times. Just could not find her range, but that's going to come as well. She played most of the entire first half.
That's good news. You don't know how tired that knee gets. Tired knees give, and evidently she strengthened that thing up. But yeah, a lot of minutes logged in the first half. It's going to be tough to do without Allie Steinbrock. She scores about 10 points a ball game, and if we don't have her scoring in this contest, it will be tough. But someone else, and she's out there now, so that's good news. Set on the ice bag over halftime, and looks like she's ready to go. She will definitely have to watch her play hitting the floor.
Yeah, she will.
Thing can get pretty sore.
Looks like the 5 seniors will start the second half. Steinbrock, Crossan, Page, Baker, or Walker, and Macy.
Belleville will put Anderson, Nooch, Cottonmeyer, Johnson, and Hobbleman out there. They throw to the back court to Hobbleman. We're underway. Second half action. Hobbleman, left-hand dribble, guarded by Macy. Nice steal by Crossan on Nooch. Nooch is whistled with the block. It is called on the floor. There will be no shots here, but Crossan with a great job on the defensive end with the steal. And that's Nooch's second personal foul. We'll play it in. Kelsey Page to trigger the play for Minneapolis. Belleville zones up.
Oh.
There's an even better play by Cottonmeyer, but we hit the floor. Cottonmeyer has it stolen back by Crossan, and it's a tie-up. Good hustle by J.C. Crossan and Kelsey Page there to get that ball back, as Cottonmeyer had tipped that ball away from us on the play. Out front it goes Macy. In the lane she goes. Layup, no good. Nooch has the rebound and a terrible foul by
Macy. She'll pick up her third right there.
Quarterback behind her and you reach all the way around, they will call that every time, and they do. That's Ashlyn's third personal foul. Mara Pounds in for Minneapolis. Minneapolis with a little 2-2-1 full court pressure. Cottonmeyer left-hand dribble right back to, and a good turnover there, forced turnover, as Minneapolis just with some pretty good pressure. Cottonmeyer had to pick up her dribble, drug the pivot foot, and traveling is the call. Minneapolis to get the ball right back here, trailing by 6. Steinbrock gets it down to Page.
Give it up.
Jump
You're gonna have 3
shot, no
seconds.
good. Point blank, we miss. Kelsey had a good look there as Nooch clears the board for Belleville. Cottonmeyer out front to Nooch. Hobbleman gets it off to Cottonmeyer, and she is, now that's not a good call.
Kelsey said had a piece of her arm. That's her second personal foul, second team foul.
Turned right into the defense. Kelsey was right there, tied her up. It is whistled with the reach-in foul. Nooch, turnaround shot, no good. And Page has the board on the backside for Minneapolis. Walker has it and gives it right back to Page. Hobbleman way out on the floor, pounds all the way in. Ooh, almost drugged the pivot foot.
Came awful close, didn't you?
Walker, now Page gets a pick from Crossan, back to Crossan. Pass a little bit out of her reach, goes out of bounds.
Coach said go to the bounce pass. a little high, a little out of her reach, but a good ball movement right there. And that's one of the things we were lacking, it seemed like, in the first half. Nice job. Minneapolis intensity, I feel like, has picked up a little bit here in the second half.
Nooch with the ball as Belleville does a good job breaking the pressure. Hobbleman with it, gets it off to Johnson. Now back to Hobbleman. Down low it goes. Anderson with it. Now the short post to Nooch. Ball is tipped. Cottonmeyer picks it up. Up and under. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I saw that one, Kevin. Crossing with the foul. Reach over the arm foul.
That's JC's second personal foul. Minneapolis' third team foul. Johnson to play it in, or Anderson to play it in to Cottonmeyer. Back to Anderson, shot, good. Abby Anderson right in the paint. Turnaround jump shot off the glass and in. Now all the way in, Page misses the layup. Had her man beat all the way to the rack, and they let her have the layup, keep from fouling her, and we miss it. Out on top, Anderson with the ball, now finds Nooch.
Little shuffle in the lane, no call.
Out front, Hobbleman. Johnson looking for a shot. It's not there. She throws it away. Nobody touched that one. As Anderson couldn't reach it.
Mara Pound's doing great with the defensive intensity, Mike. She adds a lot on the defensive side. The offense is going to come for her, but she gives the same defensive intensity that Ashlyn Macy does, except for Ashlyn brings an offensive mode to it that Mara just hasn't gotten yet.
Yeah, Mara needs some confidence in her offensive end.
McCall back in for Belleville. Page tries the bounce pass in. They kick it out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in. 23-14 is the score. Minneapolis trailing here. Walker out front. Pound shot. No good. McCall has the rebound for Republic County. Gets it off to Hobbleman. Pounds with the good defense there. Now McCall has it. Back to Hobbleman. Minneapolis man-to-man defense here. Cottonmeyer on the baseline looking for Nooch. Crossan has her covered up. Now Nooch, nice ball movement, and that's what you get, the reverse ball movement. And Nooch was right there. Fast, she's got a nice shot off the glass. It was good. Page off to Pounds. Walker.
They know who our three-point shooters are because they guard us tight. So
Page all the way in, shot good.
There you go. Nice job, Kelsey. This time a little softer off the glass, and did a great job from the tougher side, from the left side.
McCall with the pass all the way to Nooch. They get it right back to McCall. Now Hobbleman has it. 3:56 left, third quarter. Minneapolis trailing 24-16. Long shot off the glass, no good. And Page right there for the rebound as Kaylee Johnson's shot Did not look good from that range anyway. Pounds. Baseline drive, picks up her dribble. Out front it goes to Crossan. And McCall with the overplay, and they do overplay. It's tenacious defense. And when they're tired, they go out. Cottonmeyer and Hobbleman go out. And they don't miss anything with Hedstrom. She is a feisty little competitor. That should have been a backcourt call, no call.
That's what I was going to say, too.
No.
Well, she jumped from the forecourt into the backcourt.
She established her possession.
She caught the ball in the
forecourt.
Yeah.
And she caught it in midair and landed in the backcourt.
Ah.
Layup missed by Page. It rolls around on the rim. Unlucky with that shot. She had a pretty good look down on the low block. Cottonmeyer left wing. You will find some referees that call that. And I've seen Dale about come out of his shoes when they do. Long shot, good by Kaylee Johnson. Flat shot, but it went in. It's a 3-ball.
11-point lead.
Walker now pounds on the left wing. Crossover dribble, in the paint she goes. Gets it off to Walker. Has a shot. So does Page. Shot. Front rim, no good. Hedstrom has it for the Lady Buffs. McCall, right wing. Johnson, who just hit a 3. Gets it off to Anderson. Hedstrom. They are in no hurry with a 11-point lead. McCall, jump shot. No good. Pounds with good presence and position down on the low block with that rebound. Now Page all the way in. Shot. Good.
Nice
They're going to count it.
Nice job, Kelsey.
Page hits the layup, and the blocking foul is called on number 21, Anderson. That's her first. But Kelsey will go to the free throw line for the and one. We've got it down to single digits here as Jackson comes back in for McCall.
Kate Steinbrock also checks in for the Lady Lions for Mara Pounds.
Pounds playing good defense. She will sleep well tonight. A lot of minutes here tonight. Free throw, no good. Jackson takes the shooter and shuts down the carom as it rebounds right back out front. A good job, good coaching job there. That's just exactly how you're coached. Hedstrom shot off the glass, no good. Crossan with the rebound. We have numbers if we give it up. Walker all the way in. Layup no good.
Oh,
shot
nice
no good
job
by Kate. Another stick back by Crossan, no good. And Nooch has the board for the Buffs. Boy, we had 3 pretty good looks there and couldn't get one to drop. Belleville with a timeout, full timeout, no, 30-second timeout, but we'll take one too. Trailing 27-18.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Oshman.
Boy, we could have used one of those to drop, couldn't we, Scott? It would have been a 7-point ball game.
Bailey Walker, Kate Steinbrock, and J.C. Crossan all had a shot at it. Those 3 are still on the floor, as well as Kennedy Allison and Kelsey Page.
We zone up. 2-3 zone. Jackson out to Hedstrom. Johnson now down low, short post, gets it to Nooch. Shot from the outside, good. Hedstrom.
They have great ball movement, and we have just not been able to get an answer. They've hit their shots, and we have not. And plus, their defensive intensity has been superb. Had a cutter right there.
Kate all alone, and Kennedy cannot get the ball to her. Now the baseline shot, no good. And the rebound by Jackson. Boy, Kate stood there for quite a while. Looked like she was open. Hedstrom with the ball out on top. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Kaylee Johnson And they're going to make us come out of this pretty quick, I think. They're looking for the last shot. We extend the defense now. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Minneapolis trailing by 11, 29-18. Hedstrom now down the corner. Nooch with a turnaround jump shot, and she is fouled.
By Kennedy Allison.
Well, they've got her number, don't they? Tonight, she hadn't been able to move, let alone breathe down low. Whistled with her third personal foul. Nooch to the free throw line to shoot two. It's no good. Macy will come in. Kate will come out. Allie will come in. Crossing a little bit of a gimp to her there.
She's played some quality minutes, though. She's done a great job tonight.
I would definitely put the ice bag on that ankle. Second throw on its way. It is good. 30-18, 12-point lead, 11 seconds to shoot here. Macy picks it up. Crossover dribble. She's got a shot. Now down low, Page. Walker lets go a three off the glass, no good. Follow-up shot, no good. Boy, we had a couple of pretty good looks. Allison with a nice one down on baseline at the end, and we can't get one to drop. That's the way the third quarter will end. Trailing by 12, Minneapolis and Republic County, 30-18. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here in just a minute.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666. There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
Well, it's been a while since the girls have taken out the Lady Buffs up here on this floor, and like we mentioned early on, it is just a tough place to play. It's even a tougher place to win. Cottenmeyer with the ball. Out front it goes. Three-point shot is good by number 22, Kaylee Johnson, and she has hit three here in the second half.
Yeah, three total, one in each the second, third, and the fourth quarter.
Steinbrock shot. We can't answer. She gets her own rebound, though. Walker with it out front. Man-to-man defense by Republic County. And it's tight. Steinbrock. Down the lane she goes. Shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound on the backside by Cottenmeyer. 33-18. Cottenmeyer way out on the right elbow. Hands it off to Hobbleman. Anderson with a touch. Now Cottenmeyer, turnaround shot in the paint, no good.
Nice.
It is blocked.
Nice block by Kennedy Allison right there. She will take a breather, and J.C. Cross will check back in.
She's got a little bit of a limp to her. I hope that leg's good to go, boys. Out front, Cottenmeyer puts the ball on the floor before she moves that foot before she puts the ball on the floor. Traveling is the call. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Ashlyn Macy with the ball. 6:44 left in this contest. Minneapolis trailing by 15. Page all the way in, shot no good, and Cottenmeyer with the rebound. That ball came off the glass a little bit harder than JC was caught, a little bit further underneath. Could not get a hand on that carom. Cottenmeyer to Hedstrom. Not much movement now. Both teams look like they're gassed. Hobbleman off to McCall. Gets a pick from Cottonmeyer. Now down the lane is picked up by Allie Steinbrock on good help defense by Minneapolis. They're running clock. Well-coached bunch here. Long shot, no good, and the rebound by Crossan. And the reach-in foul by Hobbleman. Just the third team foul on Republic County.
Pretty low number of fouls for both squads. Minneapolis with 4, third for Republic County. Here at 5:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Hobbleman clear up, playing full court pressure all by herself, and McCall comes up to join her. Minneapolis breaks the pressure. Blocking foul on number 21, Abby Anderson, as Page heads for the basket. That's her second personal foul. We'll play it in. Fourth team foul, as the fouls are all even at 4 apiece. Macy picks up her dribble. Steinbrock up and under. Shot is blocked by Cottonmeyer, and the loose ball is picked up by Kaylee Johnson. Nice help defense there by Cottonmeyer to get over there to help, as Steinbrock looked like she had an open look. Hobbleman to Cottonmeyer. Almost a steal by Walker. Right back to Hobbleman. McCall left wing. Lady Buffs in no hurry. Now down low, Cottonmeyer turnaround jump shot, no good. And the push off.
Yeah.
They're going to call that on Cottonmeyer? They are. That's her fourth.
Well, I've got her for 3, but I think it's only, that's.
Ooh, I thought she had 3 fouls in the first half.
I did too, but remember that was the one that was kind of controversy that I said I thought was on Cottonmeyer, and they called it on Nooch instead. So timeout is called, and I think it's called by Minneapolis. We'll take one with them. 33-18. The Buffs in control of this one. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas. Republic County High School. The Buffaloes Lady Buffs with the lead, 33-18, and we had the ball here with 5 minutes left. On the floor for the Lions is Kennedy Allison, Ashlyn Macy, Bailey Walker, J.C. Crossan, as well as Kelsey Page.
Man-to-man defense by Belleville. They've been in it most of the night, and it's been tight. Page in the paint and rolls one off the front of the rim. That's unlucky shooting there, as I thought it was going down, but rolls off, and Belleville right there with the rebound. Macy with the good defense. And a timeout taken by the Belleville Republic County coach. Full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis still trailing. 4:34 left in this contest. 33-18. We'll be right back.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Well, Scott, the Lady Buffs have been in that tight man-to-man all night long. We haven't been able to muster more than 18 points in this ball game. They do play pretty tight defense. Down low, Nooch all the way in. She is hacked as Allison comes to get her as they throw over the top.
Well, you know,
had good position, but Allison, I thought,
she got
with
her.
a good defense, but she got her.
Yeah. 4th foul on Kennedy.
And coach is going to let her play.
5 team fouls apiece.
Nooch, free throw, good. (34-18). Nooch with the second throw here.
We have, with the exception of the second quarter, guys, we have not had the offense. And they have been consistent, Republic County, 9, 11, and 10 their quarters, 2, 12, and 14 or 4 for us. It's been a rough night shooting for us.
We have scored 4 points in this half, right?
Yes.
Crossan with a shot in the paint. And Republic County right there for the rebound. Hedstrom, or Hobbleman, chases it down. Now Hobbleman clears the timeline. Left-hand dribble all the way in. Dishes it off. Oh, she's whistled with the travel. She couldn't put on the brakes and get the ball passed off to Johnson on the opposite side. And traveling is the call. Hobbleman goes out. Hedstrom comes in. I think the coach is telling her we're not in that big of a hurry. Macy out front to Allison. Dumps it down low. Jackson has a hand on it last, and it goes out of bounds.
It'll be on Crossan's reach.
Minneapolis to play it in under our own basket. Crossan jump shot off the glass, no good, and Nooch right there for the rebound. Crossover dribble by Hedstrom. Gets it off to Anderson. Nooch with a touch, now a pass down low.
Great play by
nice play.
Page.
Way to go, Kelsey Page. That was pure flat-out hustle. She did a great job, and awesome kicking it right back off the legs of the Republic County Bucks.
Yeah, that was a great play. Minneapolis back in possession, and three-point shot on its way by Page, no good, and McCall skies for the rebound. Crossan not giving up on it just yet, neither is Macy. Hedstrom, pretty good little guard there. Left wing, out front it goes, Jackson. Gets a pick from Cottonmeyer, now down the lane she goes, shot off the glass, good. Cottonmeyer with a scoop shot, and it goes in.
That wasn't Cottonmeyer, that was Johnson. Or maybe Anderson.
McCall all the way in, and you're right, Scott, it wasn't Cottonmeyer, it was number 21.
Sorry about that, Mike.
No,
Kelsey thought she had a
Cottonmeyer's
good block there, but the ref didn't agree. It was trailing from behind.
McCall will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw, no good. That was Anderson on the, now Cottonmeyer's back in. And Anderson goes out. Now I'll be squared away.
There you go. Lady Lions have not scored here in the fourth quarter, guys. We need to get something here.
Trail by 20.
McCall hits the second of two. 2:35 left in this contest. Unable to get anything going on the offensive end. When we do, we miss a layup and or we go to the free throw line when we haven't had to look at either place here in the fourth quarter.
Fouls on McCall, her third. Kelsey Page to go to the line. Oh no!
They're gonna call that on the floor.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Amazing.
Sixth team foul. Macy backside left-hand shot, no good, and Hedstrom with the reach-in foul. Now we're shooting. Macy will head to the free throw line, and should be a two-shot foul. It is. chance for Minneapolis to get on the board here in the fourth quarter. Free throw, no good. Second throw on its way. It is good. Ashland hits the second of two. I'm really surprised J.C. Crossan has gone this many minutes here tonight. I thought possibly she wouldn't be able to log that many minutes, but she's played a lot.
She's done amazing. Done a really good job tonight.
Nooch looking inside, double team now by Crossan, and Page gets it off to McCall. And she has a pirouette in the paint. It's a walk.
You know, Crossan has done a great job with her movement, with the lateral movement. Done a nice job considering. So
Page, long shot, no good. Hedstrom with the rebound on the backside. Under 2 minutes.
Have not been able to get the shots to fall tonight.
Cottenmeyer with the ball. Hedstrom now being hounded by Macy. It's a good matchup. Jackson has the ball tipped. That pass Crossan right there. Now Walker after it. Crossan's not done with it yet either.
Nice hustle down there by Walker as well as Crossan. Nice job by both the girls down there. Bailey Walker and J.C. Crossan did a great job of going after that one. Went all the way down the floor and did a nice job.
38-19, minute 27. Minneapolis will play it in. Just left in this fourth quarter. Steinbrock to play it in. Gets it into Macy. Double team down there, and she is tied up. Down in no man's land, Nooch has plenty arms to reach over the long arms to reach over the top, and that's the tie up. Possession arrow to Republic County, and they play it in. Walker with a good defense in the back court. Hedstrom down low. The shot no good by Johnson, and it's tipped out of bounds by J.C. Crossan, hustling back on defense. Johnson to play it in. Minute 14 left, fourth quarter. Minneapolis down 19. Hedstrom closely guarded by Macy. Now McCall, baseline drive, shot off the glass, no good. Cottenmeyer has the ball and the stick back on the backside. And she lost her hairpiece as it's been raked off her head a couple of different times here tonight.
57 seconds to go.
Walker, three-pointer, rimming out.
That's the night we've had. That is usually money, and we just have not gotten anything to fall. So.
Steinbrock had a hand on the rebound, but tipped away by Republic County. Johnson again is no good. Uh-oh.
Tipped out by Crossan.
Boy, that scares me when that happens. Coach, with 30-some seconds left, I'd just put her on the bench for the rest of this game before something bad happens. Dribbled, nice pass on the cutter. Hobbleman right
travel.
there. It should be a travel.
Can be on the ground with you. You just can't roll your body over, and that's what you did. So
30 seconds left. Macy with the ball. Steinbrock gets it out to Page, and she walks.
Yep.
Tried to change directions, changed her mind, and she'd already moved the pivot foot, picked up the other foot, planted it to go, and it was another step. Traveling's the call. Hobbleman, guarded by Macy. McCall double teamed by Crossan and Macy reaches in there for the tie-up.
That's just the way things have gone tonight here. Just what we saw on TV, on the screen right there, with Crossan and Macy. 7 seconds.
Cottenmeyer with the block as Walker gets down the lane. It will be a 1-and-1 with 3.3 seconds left. Walker will go to the free throw line. It's Cottenmeyer's fourth personal foul. 40-19. We'll see if we can get 20 points here. Walker's first throw on its way. Good. Bailey Walker, second throw on its way, no good. Steinbrock in there for the rebound, gets it out to McCall, and that's the way this contest will end. Minneapolis Lady Lions on the short end of the stick here, that's for sure. 40-20, Republic County with the victory.
The Lady Lions fall from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Kind of an easy win, actually, for Republic County. Minneapolis not able to get the offense going here tonight, and when they did, the shots just would not drop. They're on the rim and fell off, couldn't hit free throws, and the turnovers weren't too bad. It's just we had a real poor night of shooting.
We did. You know, turnovers, I felt like we did a really pretty good job on the turnovers, guys. But, boy, we had a hard time with their defense. We had a hard time breaking their press. And
we had no flow.
Yeah.
I mean, everything they were doing looked simple and easy in the flow, and we just looked like we
struggled
cutting teeth all night long. Our shots looked awkward, a good share of them, and because of it, they didn't go in. We were just discombobulated from the very beginning. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with final stats on the night for this game.
SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2 in Minneapolis, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions come up short tonight by a score of 40-20, and just a tough night all around for the Lady Lions. We just couldn't seem to find the edge anywhere, Dale, as the Lady Lions struggled, as you said, to get into any flow or any rhythm at all, and we just struggled the entire night on the girls' side. Run through some point totals real quick for the Lady Lions. They are let's go through Republic County first. McCall with 1, 6 by Hedstrom, 6 by Anderson, 6 by Cottonmeyer, 10 by Johnson, and 11 by Nooch. And that was kind of the song and dance right there, as the ladies just couldn't answer to them. They had a good rhythm and good everything going right. For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, scoring-wise, for Minneapolis, Allie Steinbrock with 1, Kennedy Allison with 2, Bailey Walker with 3, 6 by Ashlyn Macy, and 8 by Kelsey Page. We just could not seem to find any answer, though, tonight, Dale.
Well, you probably have to give a big howdy congratulations to the Lady Buffs. They played a great defense tonight, and they got into their flow. They were just more comfortable here tonight than we were. There's just no doubt about it. You got to tip your hats to them. They played a good game, and like I said at the end of the first half, I don't think we've played anybody yet this year that played as good a defense against us as we saw the Lady Buffs, and they kept it up in the second half, and maybe we got better. But it's been a long time since we've seen the Lady Lions score 6 points and a half.
Yeah, that is so true, and actually even to be held to single digits in 3 quarters, their defense was hats off tonight, and we had a hard time finding the bottom of the net. But as you said, their defense had great intensity. Mike?
Well, their coach, they were well coached, let's put it that way. They knew our flex offense, and we just couldn't get it going. I saw it moving once, maybe twice. We had one back door that looked like it was good to go, and a couple of them we threw them away. But a few turnovers, but Belleville's pressure defense was too much for us. We just could not penetrate, couldn't get into the paint and dish, and that's most of our points. Belleville's defense, I thought we had the advantage, height advantage. I thought maybe we would be able to score down low, but we couldn't get it there.
No, we couldn't. And a lot of that started on the guard play by Belleville. They played so deep and so far out on the perimeter, we just could not. We couldn't get around them. Every time we did, they were quick to get back on the defensive stance.
And for 3 quarters, we didn't get an open look from beyond the arc. And when we did, late in the 3rd quarter or 4th quarter, we couldn't hit nothing. And that's kind of the way it ends. And the score was kind of indicative of the poor shooting of Minneapolis Lady Lions here tonight. Hopefully the boys warm their hands up a little bit here tonight on the offensive end and play with the Buffs.
Yeah, because it will be just as tough, if not tougher, on the boys' side tonight for Republic County and Minneapolis. Don't know if we will have Coach Weatherman or not for an interview.
He's still talking, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm going to close off this DVD of the girls' game and get the boys set up. If you all have anything else you want to say, feel free to go ahead.
I think we're good.
Okay.
You know, the girls will have a game on Friday night at home against Southeast Saline. So come on out and cheer them on. They are a good ball team, guys. We found a tough match tonight.
We will be back. If you're listening on the internet or TV, either one, just stay with us. We'll be right back in a few minutes. We're going to play some words from our sponsors.
Insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly.